The ocean, as we know it, is a big and mysterious place. Many have rightfully called it a second world, and that fits, because it's a realm totally different from the one above. Much like the land we live in, Earth's waters hold deep regions and ancient secrets. For the very longest time, the biggest mystery was the Mariana Trench, so deep, no one could reach it. Now, 6 have, and while it's still largely unknown, we finally know a little of what's down there. Life still exists, but these aren't colorful, friendly fish. The trench shelters terrifying creatures pulled straight from nightmares. This place is home to some of the scariest creatures you've never seen before. Number 15, deep-sea dragonfish. This fish is what small and sinister truly looks like. At just 15 to 26 centimeters long, it doesn't seem killing at first. But one look at its jagged fangs, inky body, and eerie flickering light, and it's obvious why it's feared in the abyss. Unlike surface fish that rely on camouflage or speed, the dragonfish embraces the void. It thrives where sunlight never touches, cloaked in darkness. Its bioluminescent barbel dangles from its chin, pulsing like a lure. That faint glow draws in unsuspecting prey, like moths to a flame. But once close, the dragonfish strikes fast, locking them in with needle-like teeth that bend inward. Its jaws unhinge wide enough to swallow prey bigger than itself. But the horror doesn't end there. Some species emit red light, an unusual trick in the deep sea. Most fish can't see red. The dragonfish can. That gives it something terrifying, a stealth vision. It sees others without being seen. And in those depths, that's everything. Number 14, the bloop sea monster. There are countless things in the ocean that we can label, examine, and categorize. But then there are enigmas, phenomena that resist simple explanation. One of the most unsettling is the legendary sound dubbed the bloop. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration captured a thunderous, ultra-low frequency noise in the Pacific. What made this sound so remarkable was its immense volume. It was powerful enough to be picked up by underwater microphones more than 3,000 miles apart, something no recorded animal call has ever matched. Theories spread fast. Some scientists claimed it came from ice breaking off Antarctica, massive glaciers cracking and shifting. Others weren't convinced. The sound's organic resonance, eerily similar to biological calls, kept the disturbing possibility open that it came from a living being. A blue whale, the largest animal alive, can produce calls that travel hundreds of miles, but thousands. That would require a vocal system unlike anything ever known. Number 13, deep-sea anglerfish. If nightmares could take form, they might look like the deep-sea anglerfish. This small predator, rarely longer than 18 centimeters, lurks at crushing depths more than 2,000 meters beneath the surface, where light has never reached. In that eternal blackness, it rules as a floating horror, its body distorted into a portrait of dread. Its huge mouth is lined with curved fangs pointing inward, ensuring prey can't escape once taken. But the terror begins before the bite. On its head grows a glowing rod of flesh, the Elysium, tipped with a pulsating light. This lure hovers before its open jaws, a deadly lantern in the dark. For smaller fish, that glow means shelter or a meal. Instead, it seals their fate. The anglerfish doesn't chase. It waits, still, monstrous, eternally hungry, until curiosity delivers its next victim. Even mating is grotesque. Tiny males fuse to females, losing organs until only their testes remain, grafted to her flesh. It's not fiction. The real thing is worse. Number 12, stonefish. If the ocean held a contest for the most dangerous fish to humans, the stonefish would easily win. It doesn't need huge teeth or an intimidating presence. Its weapon is far more insidious venom. The stonefish is considered the deadliest venomous fish in the world, causing hundreds of stings yearly, especially in Australian waters. The terrifying part? Most victims don't know they've stepped on one until the pain hits. Stonefish are masters of disguise. Their textured, rock-like bodies blend seamlessly with the seafloor. A swimmer or diver could be inches away and never notice, but one wrong step triggers all 13 venomous spines along its back. The pain is described as white-hot fire, sometimes leading to paralysis, seizures, or even cardiac arrest. Without immediate treatment, the sting can be fatal. While anti-venom exists, recovery isn't quick. In many cases, doctors immerse limbs in scalding water to ease the pain. Strangely, in parts of Asia, the stonefish is eaten, with venomous spines removed, a deadly delicacy. Number 11. Fangtooth fish. This fish might be small, averaging just 16 centimeters, but it carries one of the most extreme features in the ocean. Proportionally, it holds the largest teeth of any fish. These razor-sharp fangs are so long that the fish can't even shut its mouth fully. Instead, special grooves near its brain and the roof of the mouth hold the massive teeth when unused. This bizarre structure reflects the brutal demands of deep-sea life. Food is scarce, and every strike matters. The fangtooth's massive jaws and oversized teeth guarantee that whatever it bites stays bitten. Its jaw slams shut like a steel vise, the fangs burying deep into prey. Unlike passive ambush hunters, the fangtooth actively hunts. Its large head and strong jaw muscles let it lunge with force. Its vision is poor in the abyssal dark, so it relies on sensing vibrations. It lives anywhere from 200 to over 5,000 meters deep, occupying one of the widest depth ranges of any known fish. Number 10. Atlantic wolffish. With a name like wolffish, you'd expect something vicious, and one look confirms that. Its oversized, canine-like teeth jut from its jaw like it's built to bite. But the Atlantic wolffish isn't a mindless brute. It's more of a survival specialist. Found in the icy North Atlantic, it grows up to 1.5 meters and endures near freezing depths. What sets it apart? Antifreeze proteins in its blood. These stop ice crystals from forming, keeping it alive in temperatures that would kill most marine life. That's evolution at work. Its feeding habits are just as unique. Instead of chasing quick prey, it targets hard-shelled creatures like sea urchins, mollusks, and crustaceans. Its powerful jaws crush through armor most predators avoid. In fact, it helps keep sea urchin numbers in check, protecting fragile kelp forests. Despite its fierce look, it's not aggressive toward humans. Divers often describe them as shy, but sadly, humans reduced its numbers. Number 9. Giant squid. Few ocean creatures blur the line between legend and fact like the giant squid. For centuries, sailors told tales of monstrous tentacled beasts that pulled ships into the deep. These became the kraken, a sea leviathan born of fear and saltwater myths. But beneath the stories was the truth. Architeuthis dux, the giant squid, is real. Reaching lengths of 13 meters, with rumors of even larger specimens, it's one of the largest invertebrates alive. Living more than 1,000 meters deep, it remained hidden for centuries. Only washed-up carcasses or whale stomach fragments hinted at its existence. Its two long feeding tentacles can grab prey meters away and pull it into a beak sharp enough to slice flesh like butter. That beak's design baffled scientists. Despite the nightmare image, it's not the monster of legend. It's elusive, rarely seen. But in 2004, Japanese scientists filmed one in its own habitat. The myth became reality, so, without a doubt, it's real. Number 8. Vampire squid. The vampire squid sounds mythical, but it's entirely real, and its appearance fully matches its name. With deep red skin, glowing blue eyes, and a webbed cloak stretching between its arms, it looks like something imagined in a Gothic novel. Yet despite the name, it doesn't drink blood. Instead, it thrives where almost nothing else can, in depths with dangerously low oxygen. Its body is uniquely adapted for survival. It drifts with minimal movement, conserving energy while floating silently through black water. Its cloak flows and contracts in slow, eerie waves. When threatened, it puts on a show, flipping its arms inside out and exposing thorn-like projections along its limbs. Combined with glowing light organs, this defense tactic scares off would-be predators. While most squids hunt, the vampire squid scavenges. It feeds on marine snow, dead plankton, organic particles, and fecal matter falling from above. Using sticky filaments, it gathers these particles, rolls them up, and eats. Elegant, unsettling, and adapted for the abyss. It's a legend. Number 7. Goblin shark. Swimming through deep waters and suddenly facing a creature straight from a nightmare? That's the goblin shark. A relic from the past, it's changed little in over 125 million years. Its pale pink skin, flattened snout, and needle-sharp teeth don't just look strange, they feel alien. At 3 to 4 meters long, it's large enough to unsettle anyone. But what makes it truly eerie is how it hunts. Unlike great whites that strike with brute strength, the goblin shark moves with stealth and a hunting method so bizarre it barely seems real. When prey drifts close, it hurls its jaw forward like a slingshot, snatching it with incredible speed. Its jaw extends several inches, powered by ligaments acting like springs. In slow motion, it looks unreal. An unhinged jaw firing from an already unnatural face. Though typically deep-sea dwellers, goblin sharks have been found at depths of around 100 meters. Most of what we know comes from specimens caught by accident. Number 6. Sarcastic fringehead. Few sea creatures blend absurdity and aggression like the sarcastic fringehead. Don't let its size fool you. This 30-centimeter fish is fiercely territorial. Found tucked inside crevices, shells, or even discarded bottles, it spends most of its life hidden. But when provoked, it becomes a spectacle. Its weapon? A mouth that opens to shocking proportions, revealing a vivid display of inner tissue. This massive gaping display looks like a mix between a flower and a monster, designed purely for intimidation. The sudden expansion is enough to scare off predators many times its size. But the real drama comes when two fringeheads face off. Instead of biting, they press their gaping jaws together in a strange, forceful clash, like underwater sumo wrestling. It's a dominance ritual, not just for defense, but for space. They compete for the best hiding spots along reefs and rocky shores. Behind the bizarre behavior is a clever evolutionary tactic. Number 5. Ocean sunfish. At first glance, it seems like a sketch left unfinished. Its massive disc-like body looks incomplete, as if someone started designing a fish and gave up midway. Measuring up to 3 meters long and weighing over 2,000 kilograms, it's one of the heaviest bony fish on Earth. Yet it's oddly thin, like a huge slab drifting sideways through the sea. What stands out most is its face. Tiny eyes and a half-open mouth give it a confused, stunned expression, like it's surprised by its own existence. Divers say encounters feel surreal. It doesn't flee. Instead, it floats calmly and sometimes even approaches with curious calm. Despite its odd shape, it moves well, using its large dorsal and anal fins to glide like wings. It often basks near the surface, hence the name sunfish. Scientists believe this helps it warm up after diving into colder depths. But due to its size and slow pace, it hosts countless parasites, cleaned off by birds and smaller fish. Number 4. Gulper eel. This eel might look unremarkable at first. Slender, dark, around a meter long. But when its jaws open, it becomes something else entirely. Its mouth expands like a balloon, stretching far wider than its body suggests. That's how it earned its name. It can swallow prey nearly as large as itself. Unlike predators built for speed, the gulper eel waits patiently in the darkness, conserving energy until something wanders too close. Then, with one huge snap, it engulfs its target whole. Its jaw doesn't just trap, it scoops, acting like a net that can swallow just about anything. Scientists often compare its feeding to a pelican's, thanks to its massive pouch-like structure. Adding to its bizarre presence is a long whip-like tail that glows faintly. That bioluminescent tip is thought to lure prey toward its gaping mouth. Living thousands of meters below the surface, gulper eels are rarely encountered, but whenever one is captured, it reminds us how strange deep-sea life truly is. Number 3. Barrel-eye fish. Among deep-sea oddities, few match the barrel-eye fish. It looks like science fiction come to life. Its most bizarre feature? A transparent dome-like head where its eyes are visible inside. Unlike most creatures, its eyes don't point forward. They aim straight upward, scanning for shadows of prey or predators above. But they're not fixed. These eyes can rotate forward, giving it a panoramic view of its dark world. This unique visual system lets it track prey overhead, then shift focus to intercept. In the deep sea, that flexibility is a survival edge. Though discovered in the 1930s, barrel-eyes remained a mystery for decades. Most specimens were crushed in nets, their soft heads collapsing from pressure. It wasn't until 2009 that live footage revealed how delicate and strange they truly are. That transparent dome? It protects their sensitive eyes from the stings of siphonophores, long, jelly-like predators that the barrel-eye often steals meals from. Number 2. Lion's mane jellyfish. The lion's mane jellyfish is as close to a drifting ghost as the ocean gets. Massive, surreal, and unnervingly beautiful. Its trailing tentacles can reach lengths of over 40 meters, making it the longest jellyfish species alive, even rivaling blue whales. Its bell glows with rich hues, orange, red, yellow, while its tentacles descend like curtains into the deep. But beauty can sting. Every single tentacle is lined with thousands of venom-injecting cells. For small fish, plankton, or even other jellyfish, contact means instant paralysis. For humans, the sting isn't usually fatal, but it's brutal. Victims report intense burning, welts, and in rare cases, severe allergic reactions. Many swimmers don't even realize they've brushed one until the pain strikes. Its tentacles often extend far beyond where its bell is visible. Even worse, they stay venomous after detachment. Number 1. Frilled shark. The frilled shark is often labeled a living fossil, and for good reason. Its ancestry goes back nearly 80 million years, long before humanity existed. Unlike most sharks that evolved into streamlined predators, the frilled shark preserved an ancient design, more like an eel than a modern hunter. With its elongated body, tough brown-gray skin, and 6 frilled gill slits that give it its name, it looks more like a relic than a predator. Reaching lengths up to 2 meters, the frilled shark lives in depths rarely reached by humans, often over 1,000 meters below sea level. It swims with slow, serpentine movements, more snake than fish. Its jaws are packed with over 300 trident-like teeth arranged in rows, built to grip slippery prey and drag them down whole. The shark's expandable jaws let it devour prey half its size, crucial for survival where food is scarce. And unlike most sharks, it may gestate for over 3.5 years. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you very soon.